We just left an interesting debate, I guess. Maybe not debate, forum, Aldermanic forum. What did you think of it, and how about its outcomes and some of the things that you were able to address in here today?
Well, I think it's great that this new organization, RAGE, has come together. I think the people in the community have a legitimate issue about having Inglewood represented by so many different elected officials. It is problematic, and if I were a resident of Inglewood, I would be concerned and I would have been here today. So I think it was good that they did this event. I thought the forum was a good opportunity for the people to see the candidates and to see how we differ, how we're similar, who's for real and who's not.
Let me stop you there. So what do you think are the biggest differences between you and your opponent?
Well, I've said that I'm running with, when I think of it, it's like round 3 with a proxy. And that's how I really describe it. I think the people in the community, when they really think about and look around at what has gone on in the last 4 years in the ward, we've done a really great job. I've worked 24/7, 8 days a week, and I am proud of my record of accomplishment. And it bothers me somewhat that someone who has no work experience, who's basically spent 15 years working for my predecessor, whose family, can think that they can just throw lobs from the sideline and not get in the game and really have something to offer. So I had a good time today trying to show the differences between us.
Let me just ask you 2 questions before I let you go. What are some of, your top maybe 3 priorities that you have for your ward as you move forward in 2011 and beyond?
I want to continue providing good quality aldermanic services to the people in my ward. I was walking the streets today. I knocked on somebody's door, didn't know the lady, and she had not had heat for a week. Had been to my office, and my office had worked to get people's gas to address her issues, and she had heat, and she was so happy. That means a lot to me. So I want people in the ward to know that they have an alderman who's going to serve their needs. That's one thing, first priority. Second priority is I want to create more jobs in the community, deliver more on the retail side because we need more stores in the community. And third thing I want to do is to work more with youth. I mean, I've done some things with youth, have personally supported financially programs in my ward for young people, but I need to do more.
And the last question would be, what would you say to young people who don't necessarily believe that the political process affects them? Is there anything that you think that they need to know as it relates to making some change in their individual life and the lives of their community via politics?
I think they need to just get involved, because if you sit down and you want to be an armchair quarterback, that's not the way to get ahead. And I like to have young people come in my office if they need community services, community service hours. We open up our office to that, and we teach young people about civics and politics and government. And once you expose young people to those things, I think they're pretty much able to and interested to keep going on and learning more and getting involved.